Dancing with the Stars Season 34 champion Robert Irwin is opening up about that painful rib injury he suffered just before the finale, and the story behind his comeback is nothing short of dramatic. On the morning of November 26, 2025, fresh off his long-awaited victory, Robert appeared on Good Morning America and shared a raw, honest, and unexpectedly emotional update on his recovery. He didn't sugarcoat it for a moment. "It's painful, but no pain, no gain," he admitted, his voice carrying a mix of exhaustion, relief, and grit. Then, with that hint of trademark Aussie humor that fans adore, he added, "I'll heal up, mate. I catch crocs. I'm used to it." That line alone reminded everyone that beneath the sequins and spotlights, Robert is still the wildlife warrior who grew up wrestling with the harsh realities of the natural world. But what viewers didn't fully understand until after the finale was just how difficult the hours leading up to it really were. Just a day before the ballroom showdown that would determine the Season 34 champion, Robert's pro partner, Witney Carson, posted a heartfelt, almost tearful TikTok video. The exhaustion was written all over her face, her voice shaky as she confessed, "Robert's ribs have been killing him. We're kind of falling apart right now. Just trying to keep it together for 2 more days. Literally today and tomorrow, and then it's over." The confession hit fans like a bolt of lightning. Up to that moment, Robert had been seen as a frontrunner, powerful, energetic, charismatic. No one realized he was fighting more than nerves. He was battling real pain, the kind that makes every breath a reminder of what's breaking down inside your body. Behind the scenes, the reality was even more intense. People close to the production revealed that the injury, likely involving strained intercostal muscles, had been slowly worsening during the pressure-packed final week of rehearsals. Each routine demanded long hours, precision, stamina, and an almost machine-like endurance. The quick step, known for its sharp movements and relentless speed, was particularly punishing. Robert reportedly pushed through practice sessions clutching his side, trying to hide his discomfort so the team wouldn't lose time reworking choreography. But the pain continued to escalate. By finale night, he was physically struggling, and only Witney truly understood how much he was holding back tears beneath that bright ballroom smile. November 25th, 2025, finale night. A night every DWTS fan will remember. The live audience buzzed with energy as Robert and Witney stepped onto the stage alongside their formidable competitors, viral sensation Alex Early with Val Chmerkovskiy, Olympic icon Jordan Chiles with Ezra Sosa, seasoned actress Elaine Hendricks with Alan Burstyn, and adventurer Dylan Efron with his pro partner. Judges praised all finalists, but the leaderboard placed Robert slightly behind Alex Early. Many assumed she had the win locked in, but the public had other plans. Fans rallied behind Robert's determination, charisma, and heart, and when the final votes were counted, he and Witney earned the stunning victory, taking home the Len Goodman Mirrorball Trophy. But what viewers didn't see on TV was the silent battle Robert fought during that last freestyle performance. Every lift was a risk. Every twist came with a jolt of pain. At one point backstage, sources say he leaned over, clutching his ribs, unable to breathe deeply without a sharp sting shooting up his side. Yet when he walked back onto that dance floor, he held himself tall, smiling through it in a moment that would become one of the most defining of his entire career. He later admitted he feared that one wrong move might make the injury worse, but he refused to let down his partner or the millions watching. Witney Carson deserves immense credit, and Robert made sure the world knew it. He revealed that she re-choreographed parts of the routine on the spot, stripping away dangerous moves and crafting alternatives that protected his body while still delivering the emotional power fans expected. It became not just a performance, but a testament to their partnership, trust, and improvisation under pressure. After they were crowned winners, Robert's first emotional words were all gratitude. He said their final dance was a way to say thank you to everybody who's been on this journey, a message that felt as heartfelt as it was victorious. And then came the tidal wave of public reaction. Fans flooded social media with love, admiration, and even shock. "He deserves every bit of this win," one fan wrote, while another said, "Hope he recovers soon. That injury looked brutal." Some fans even pointed out moments during his performances where he unconsciously reached for his side or briefly winced, signs they didn't recognize at the time. Others praised the poetic beauty of his journey. The wildlife conservationist who spent years saving injured animals was now the one needing care, yet still pushing forward with the same courage he's shown his entire life. On Good Morning America the following morning, Robert opened up deeper about what the experience taught him. He spoke not just as a champion, but as a young man who grew up dealing with risk, danger, and the unpredictable nature of wildlife. Working with crocodiles, snakes, and endangered species, he learned early in life that resilience isn't optional, it's necessary. He said this injury reminded him to respect the body, respect challenges, and push through with purpose. But it also reminded him that even the toughest people need time to heal, rest, and recover. He said, "We're getting there," he repeated with a soft smile, breathing carefully between words. For those discovering his story now, Robert Irwin is far more than a reality TV champion. He is the son of the legendary Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, whose legacy shaped Robert's life from the moment he could walk. He has spent years honoring his father's mission, becoming a respected conservationist, wildlife advocate, and beloved public figure. At only 21, he has now become the first Australian male and the youngest male winner in Dancing with the Stars history. And in a moment destined for the DWTS history books, he joined his sister Bindi Irwin, who won the Mirrorball a decade earlier, to form the first celebrity sibling duo to take home the iconic trophy. This victory was more than a win. It was symbolic, emotional, and personal. It represented family legacy, perseverance, and the triumph of spirit over struggle. But beneath all the sparkle and celebration lies one undeniable truth. The cost was real. The rib injury wasn't minor. It challenged him physically, mentally, and emotionally. Yet he refused to step back. He refused to quit. And that decision turned his final performance into a statement, a declaration of passion, strength, and unstoppable determination. As Robert continues to heal, he appears more motivated than ever. He's grateful, grounded, and focused on recovering so he can return to the work he loves, both in entertainment and wildlife conservation. If his journey on DWTS proved anything, it's that his father's fearless spirit lives on in him, and that when faced with adversity, Robert Irwin doesn't fold. He rises. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.